Hello everybody and welcome to the first 30 minutes or so of gameplay of The Bard's Tale 4, The Barrows Deep. And for some reason we have Russell Crowe along with Tyrion Lannister here. Looking forward to this game. It's supposed to be sort of a mixture between a Darkest Dungeon type combat with some other tactical combat games, and has like a deep RPG world as well, with a lot of music meshed into the gameplay, so I'm really excited to try it out. If you don't know anything about the game, I recommend you check out ACG's review on it. There's a ton of info there. Let's jump into it and see what it has to offer. This will be YouTube project. Confirm. It is actually Russell Crowe.
The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day, of castle walls and torchlit halls, and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay, till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Skara Brae.
Loving the music, man. I got the edition that comes with the songbook digital stuff, so that'll be interesting to check out as well. We're rolling maximum graphics. We'll give our 1080 Ti a run for its money. See how it behaves. Now, according to some reviews, there have been some optimization issues, but hopefully we'll be able to run it correctly here. When in doubt, use your exploration abilities. You never know what they might unlock. So yes, there are puzzles in the game, guys. And I am notoriously bad at puzzles.
Ready?
Not hardly.
Hang it! Take it for them! Give them the draw! This is only the beginning.
Thus, children, shall the sword father smite all who befriend the old races. Hail, Henrid! He shall drive the elf and the dwarf.
And we're in the world.
He shall burn the witches and warlocks who make...
Seems to run okay for now. 50 FPS. Not the greatest. It does go up to 60. Sort of fluctuates. Hello.
My poor boy!
Looking quite sharp.
What did he do that was so wrong?
I'm digging the accents, man. Pretty cool stuff. So what do you got going on? Just some casual Sunday executions. Speak to Rabbi. Okay. I suppose this is some sort of marker. Hello.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
What happened to your face, Rabbi? It looks a little bit...
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
Their crime? Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our kind. Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
What is our kind exactly?
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe a...
Oh, here now. Save it. You'll only get yourself killed. And we need you. You're gonna save Skara Brae.
Skara Brae.
You're looking at me like you think old Rabbi's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, and each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost. They all start with some evil slithering out of the darkness, and you driving it back from whence it came. But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me. and instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive.
Harsh.
Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true. Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation. This way.
New party member, okay. One of three. Rabbi, the leader of the Adventurers Guild, has temporarily joined your party. While in combat, Rabbi can attack with his axe. And Shililag, as well as hand out health potions to his allies. Fantastic. Confirmed. Party 2 out of 3. This is Melody the Bard. She's your very first adventurer. You'll be able to replace her with a custom character shortly if you like. She can attack with a hatchet, gain powers by drinking booze. Fantastic. And play Sanctuary Score to shield her allies. You can bring up the party bar at any time by right-clicking. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I do sort of like the look of the combat so far from what I've seen. It'll be very interesting to see. I'm a big fan of Darkest Dungeon. I have some issues with it, but
these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
But overall, I like the idea of mashing that sort of combat with like an open RPG experience. It seems pretty busy, which is cool.
What a load
You
of
got
shite.
different people.
Always a few
Doing
who
different
take
things.
advantage of hard times.
Delicious soup! Best soup you'll ever have!
This man looks like he could do with a couple fewer Snicker bars.
Aha! Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup, it is a revelation, a liquid epiphany, heaven by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup?
I feel like you're overselling it.
No. On consideration,
Okay, lost interest.
ruffians.
Continue to the Adventurers Guild. I don't know, man. I like the look.
More murder. I
I
should.
really dig it so
There's
far.
nothing to be gained fighting the Fatherite's head
Very
on.
early on still.
There's another way. At least
There's another
there
way.
is.
Crack open crests, as you do. Hello. Fairy dust.
Think not, lest thou
How do you...
sin.
You just loot all. Okay, fantastic.
Faith is all. The temple will protect you.
We might have to touch up the
Report
mouse
all
sensitivity.
witches.
For now, we'll roll with it.
All heroes. Turn thou
There will probably be like a inventory management aspect to things. Hello. Grappling hook required.
are not thy friends. Venture not into
A couple hiccups there
only
with FPS. Not a big problem. So, am I to understand that each character has their own inventory? No. Each character has their own sort of gear slots, but of course only one inventory with a few pages. Hopefully it won't be too cumbersome to handle the inventory.
they shall sing thy soul away.
Death to the elves!
Song is seduction.
Can we sprint? Yeah.
Faith is all.
Too much for you, eh?
Got a weak stomach?
You better get used to it.
All a scarab rail burn.
Looks a little gay, not that I have a problem with it, I'm just sort of pointing it out. Do we have a way to go around. Perhaps this way. It is locked. Okay. Some sort of staircase that goes down there, perhaps? No? Okay. Oh, this way, yes. I dig the look of the water too.
Help me, please.
I've known some.
Like the puddles. That's a beautiful voice. Who's singing that? Yo, you wanna make a band? I dig your voice.
Seems like they're hanging anyone.
I love that everybody's playing music, man. It's so cool.
Must have done something.
Oh, hello. Collect herb. Some fucking beautiful playing, man.
Someone must have walked.
Who's playing that shit? It looks like it's coming from here. Couldn't tell 100% where it was coming from. Oh, hello, sir.
Aye.
What is going on with your...
Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Cabbage?
Okay. He's like...
Aye.
He's been holderized. It's a Game of Thrones reference. Fadride notices and edicts. Be it known that the Temple of the Sword Father seeks the adventurer Hnaf Oakmore for questioning in connection with necromancy and possession of forbidden texts. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is instructed to report to the temple immediately, by order of Bishop Henrid. Well, if Bishop Henrid orders it...
The guild.
Oh, Rebbe, a new recruit.
That's cool.
There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henrod's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
Do you hear that?
The song of the maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
Everybody just calls us hero, of course. Character creation, you know what? Let's make it our own. Why not, right? Not that I have anything against female characters, but generally in an RPG like this, I would try to create something that I would identify with more. Not that I'm some sort of fantasy character. Got a bard. Bards use spell points to tell stories, so grand that they carry mystic properties along with them, imbuing the listener with the essence of the song. Bards provide powerful buffs and debuffs to your party, though can be serviceable combatant in a pinch. Can be a serviceable combatant. Bards gain their power through good humor and a wet whistle, meaning they gain spell powers and bonuses from drinking on the job. You have Chop, Chug, and Sanctuary Score, which is sing a protective song that shields allies. Not bad. What is the practitioner? Are master manipulators of magic. They excel at generating spell points and using them to unleash powerful spells to great effect. Practitioners can summon powerful monsters or assault crowds of enemies with gouts of fire, bolts of lightning, and psychic maelstorms. I dig it, man. So you got conjurers, magicians, sorcerers, wizards, and archmages. You got arcane barrage, launch a bolt of pure arcane energy at an enemy in the battlefield. Charged bolt strikes enemies directly in front of the caster, but electrocutes everyone within range. You know what? I sort of wanna have a wizard, if I can. Can also go a fighter. It's just like a brute. You got chop and taunt, insult an enemy, and invoke his ire or her. Please, come on. People are gonna get triggered here. Rogue. Excel at deception, misdirection, and finding the perfect opportunity to circumvent enemy defenses. Rogues are also a clever bunch, lending a helping hand when disarming traps and blah blah blah, yada yada. So, Shiv and hiding shadows. You know what? We're going practitioner. That looks very cool. Give me culture. You can be a human. And that gives you a passive, apparently. The bait people are well educated and clever. Gain 1 bonus skill at levels 3, 10, and 18. Einar human. Descended from the raiding peoples beyond the North Sea. The Einar live on the East Coast. Is a little bit too much lore straight away. You get the Einar temper, which these tall and powerful people have a legendary ability to hold a grudge. Each time they get struck in combat, gain +1 strength. It doesn't seem to synergize with our abilities. The Ficti are fiercely protective of their friends and family and will give their life for them if need be. Once per battle, a Ficti can absorb damage from an ally that would otherwise kill them. Outlanders. The trials they faced in coming to Scarabrai have made them hardy and unflappable. They're immune to poison and fire and bleeding. Dude, that is amazing. Dwarven resilience. Dwarves cannot be stunned, rooted, or forcibly moved. I also love that. And like the look of it is pretty cool too, I gotta say. Elves. Also fits. And we are well educated with innate magical abilities. Elves have a plus 30% intelligence and spell points. You gotta go with it. You gotta go with the elf. What is this? Trow's advantage. Ever the opportunists, the Trow's party gains the opportunity when they land a killing blow. It's not bad. Looks like opportunity is like AP or action points. We're gonna go with the elf. Looks cool and synergizes well with
Were you born this annoying or
being a magician.
Study?
Select portrait.
Now, or I shall have to Come on, fight.
Why do you even exist?
So it looks like we're stuck with a female character. That's okay. It's not too bad.
If you don't get... Why are you even...
If you make me fight, I'll kill you.
Cynical female.
Come forward and die,
oh no.
fiends.
Don't give me a
me
male voice with a female character. That would be a little bit disconcerting. You know what? That's fine. We're gonna be a female cynical elf. How about that? Skills. Skill points. 3. Welcome to your skill tree. Confirm. Click here to swap between the different skill trees. Okay. Your skill tree is broken into 3 tiers. To unlock the second tier, you must spend 8 skill points. To unlock the third tier, you must spend further points. And then, during character creation, you may not refund skill points. Huh. Okay. I got it. I love that you have like these big nodes. So, what do we have straight away? Mage's Apprentice. Strength +3, grants mastery in Charged Bolt, Arcane Barrage. So I assume we already have it because it's illuminated. Grants mastery in Dragon Breath. Deal 1 physical damage to enemies caught in the blaze and light them on fire. Enemies directly ahead of the caster are hit 3 times. I will accept. Confirm. No, wait, what? Are you sure you want... No, I don't want to refund. Okay, so we've... Just left clicking will do it for you. We have 2 skill points we could use in some other stuff. Equipping this item, training in Feathered Charm, which we don't have straight away. We could go defense, Constitution +6. It's not bad. Meditation. Max spell points and intelligence. Blade casting is not necessary straight away, I think. Crafting. Science. Crafting recipes, Drought of Power, Elixir of Focus, and Tonic of Armor. Not bad. Okay, I think we're gonna go meditation. Or did we already have that? I think we already had that one. Looks like we already have the first one. I got it. So this would allow you to wield different robes and stuff. Meditate. Channel 1, gain 1 spell point. I don't think we're gonna go with that. I think we're going sort of full damage here. Magician of Novice. Move any target into unoccupied space. We can also look at some of the stuff in here. Deals physical damage. Passives. Attacks with spells have a 20% critical chance to restore +1 spell to the user. Are there more nodes, or are these the nodes we got to work with? Grand Sorcerer. Grand Conjurer. I like the idea of conjuring, to be honest. Spectre Touch. So what is the... I'm just trying to figure out the summoner tree. It's over here, right? Prime summoning. I want to become a summoner at some point, I think. Battle ready. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. It might come to, you know, cost us something, but for now we're okay with it. And we'll go like 1 crafting in science. Finalize. Okay. Looks like we have no equipment whatsoever aside from a monk robe, which is okay. Arcane Barrage, Charged Bolt, Dragon Breath, and just the move ability. Okay. Crafting recipes. Stats. Fantastic. Okay, let's just finish. Of course, in any deep RPG like this, you're gonna spend quite a bit of time in this sort of thing, but hopefully it's enjoyable for you to go through it with me. It looks like we're about ready to kick off our journey here. You have a character that can use spell points. While in combat, magic spells and bardic songs cost spell points to activate instead of opportunity points. Spell points can be generated in combat by using abilities like Chug or Meditate. Practitioners also passively generate spell points each turn. Okay. Spell points are easy to spot because of the spell gems on their ability icon. Right. Okay.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves.
For now, running at 60 FPS. A little stutter here and there has happened, but not too bad.
The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years. Just a little filthier and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherites. Come on. We're looking for a green door.
Let's grab some plants here, if you don't mind. Water. Okay.
Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been around since before the All War. And it's always good to give them a rub, particularly before a fight. They can give you a second chance if things go wrong.
Give him a rub. I like that.
There. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
Okay. Lovely. A nice checkpoint there. It looks like there was some other stuff over here. Grab some herbs. Can hear some people there. Looks like maybe we gotta push it from the other side. For now I'm picking up everything, but of course we'll start to figure out what's useful to pick up or not. But as much as I like roguelites, I was really excited with the prospect of having like a Darkest Dungeon type thing, but then like just instead of different runs, just sort of keep going. What do you got going on? Make an offering? What? I don't know if I got anything to offer, man. But we'll leave it off for now. Maybe it's something we can learn about later.
How did they escape the fire?
Engaging in combat. Look out, an enemy. Charge enemies before they spot you. Okay.
Bide a moment. Don't let me
Kill!
Just charged straight into it. Our first fight. Here we go. They look harmless enough. Combat and opportunity. Combat in the Bard's Tale is turn-based. You have 3 opportunity points to spend each turn. This number will increase as you progress. Your adventurers have abilities that cost opportunity to activate. The only way to recover opportunity after it is spent is to end your turn. Okay. So the AP is shared amongst the different people in your party. Is that correct?
Whatever.
So Charged Bolt will deal 4 damage to all enemies in range. Why don't we start with that? Get absolutely wrecked. We still have some AP, but it looks like we don't have any spell points, which I understand is the number under the HP.
Here.
What do we have with you? We have Chop. We'll use 1 AP, is that correct? So you are now eliminated. I love the animations, very cool. What else do we have? Head Knocker. Deals 6 mental damage to first enemy in range. I'm not sure what mental damage is. Lesser Healing Potion is fantastic, but I don't think we need to do that. Why don't we try this? Oh. So it's damage all the same, but probably there are different armors for different types of damage.
What masters, I wonder?
Very cool. So we got a little bit of loot. Gold Skeet, which I assume is the currency here. What is this? Cutthroat Dragon's Bile Bomb. That sounds nasty. Can probably chuck that at
Maybe
people.
those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boats. What did you find on them?
That's pretty cool. Oh. Okay. You know what? We're charging. First strike. It's a group of 4 fuckers this time.
Me?
Combat in the Bard's Tale takes place on a 4x4 grid, with your party standing on one side and the enemy standing on the other. Okay. Movement in combat is critical. Which enemy an adventurer hits depends entirely on where they stand on the battlefield and the targeting pattern of the ability they're using. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure, but what I'm thinking here is that if we move to here, we might be able to hit 2 people in one go. Why don't we try that? So if I move you here,
watch it.
That cost us 1 AP, but now I can do like a charged bolt that will hit 2 enemies. Very good. I think that's sort of worth it, to be honest. What else do we have? We have a head knocker. There's also some indication of who it's gonna hit. I still need to learn exactly what's gonna... Looks like this only hits 1 enemy. Okay, here we go. can hit up to the second row, is that correct? I think that's what I understand from it. To the first enemy in range. Okay, we'll just do this. And we'll kill you off. Ending your turn. Okay, let's see what they do here.
Out of my way!
I would expect they would attack the person in the front. They weren't very smart. They sort of wasted their AP there, which I'm glad for. We'll kill this guy with that. And then let's take a look. Maybe like an arcane barrage. Also have a dragon breath, but you only have one spell. You probably regenerate at a certain speed. Why don't we do that? It's not a lot of damage, to be honest. Can do this to finish him off. Target is not in range. So if you look at this, it would have to be in a straight line, right? For him to finish that guy off. What is this attack? Can't see it necessarily. What we'll do is move. So we'll move you over here. And this guy is now in range. And dead. And our turn here. I don't know if this man or woman can attack the back row. Did you skip your turn? And the music is pretty cool. What do you have? Head knocker. Has to be someone in front of you. The chop works. You could move like so, and then finish them off. Let's go.
That was a nasty scrap. Let's see to our wounds.
So heal up. Taking some damage. Heal up before the next fight. Right click to bring up the party bar. Right click the inventory button or press I. What do we have? So we're gonna use that. Heals us up nicely. What do we have? We have some boots? Dude. Can we perhaps equip the boots? Does it give us anything? Value. Move to a nearby space. Blah blah. Does it give us an extra AP? Is that what's... Providing maximum maneuverability in fight. Requires training in leather armor. Okay. Map and journal, skill tree. Oh, I didn't realize the skill points are shared amongst all of your characters. Okay. Very interesting. I sort of misplayed. I should have kept some skill points. I don't believe we can equip this. This window contains both inventory and... Okay, we understand. I think we understand, my dude. Okay. Can equip stuff like so, mastered abilities that are permanently committed to memory by the adventurer. Blah blah blah. You can select which mastered ability you have active by opening the mastery book. Sort of like Divinity Original Sin. Okay. So if we go to map and journey, blah blah blah. That's the stuff we have. Can we equip this right now? Yes. Okay, we already have some training in that, I suppose. Lockpick, not necessary. Okay, we're okay for now. Let's close this off. Oh. Ooh. Dude, new sword? Potentially? Main hand, what we have right now is a splintered Shillelagh. Bard and fighter. This one's strength +1, this strength +2. I think we looks like we can equip it. We'll do so. Can we have something in the offhand? Cannot be equipped in that slot. That's okay. Well, I think this is a good place to leave the video. I hope that sort of gave you a little bit of an idea what the game has to offer in its very early stages. We'll of course be doing some more videos, probably in the form of a raw gameplay with coffee segment in the very near future. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you did, and as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.